Hi, this is Jackie from Prep Scholar TOEFL. In this lesson, I'm going to explain how to answer one kind of question that you may see on the TOEFL reading section. The official name of these questions is negative factual information questions, but I'm just going to call them not and except questions, since they will always include the word not or except in capital letters. Normally, when we answer a question on the TOEFL, the correct answer is provided or implied somewhere in the reading. Not and except are questions that are exactly the opposite of this. The correct answer is the one that is not mentioned in the text. Many students think that makes these questions confusing, but actually these questions are not confusing at all, as long as we know how to approach them in the right way. How should we approach these questions? It's easy. We want to use the process of elimination. We figure out which answer choices are mentioned in the text and eliminate these. The answer that we are left with, the one that isn't mentioned in the text, is the correct one. That's the basic idea. But let's go through this step by step so you can really master answering these questions. Not and except questions are the easiest questions on the TOEFL to recognize. If a question includes a capitalized not or except, then it's a not or except question. If it doesn't include these words, then it's a different type of question. Consider the following questions. All of the following are mentioned in the paragraph as characteristics of jellyfish, except which of the following is not discussed in the passage? The first question includes the word except in all capital letters. Therefore, this is a not and except question. Similarly, the second question includes not, so it is also a not and except question. It's that simple. Whether a question includes not or except, we solve it with the same strategies. Now, let's look at what those strategies are. Before we look at the answer choices, we want to read the questions carefully. We specifically want to find the topic of the question, if it has one. The topic is just what the question is about. It is normally given by one or two words in the same question. For example, look at this question. All of the following are mentioned in the paragraph as characteristics of jellyfish, except the topic of this sentence is jellyfish. When we look at the passage later on, we will look for that word when we're trying to find characteristics of jellyfish. Sometimes a not and except question won't have a specific topic. Look at this question. Which of the following is not discussed in the passage? This question doesn't have a specific topic. That's okay. The way we are going to answer not and except questions, we don't need a topic to answer them. But if the question does have a topic, we should use it. Okay, now we've recognized a not or except question and identified its topic, if it has one. Let's move on to the next step. Not and except questions are asking us what is not said in the paragraph. But there are lots of things that are not said in a paragraph. So we shouldn't try to guess the answer on our own. Instead, we should look at the answer choices and see which one of them is right. Here's the question we are looking at earlier now with the answer choices included. All of the following are mentioned in the paragraph as characteristics of jellyfish except A. They are found in oceans all over the world. B. They are a food source for leatherback turtles. C. They are not evenly distributed in all regions of the sea. D. They're notable for consuming more than they weigh. How should we approach this question? We can scan the passage for information from each answer choice. The answer choice that we don't find in the passage is the right one. What does scan mean? Well, we don't actually need to read the passage. In fact, we can answer the question even if we don't know every word in the passage. Instead, we want to quickly look through the passage to see if we find the phrase from the question or a phrase with a similar meaning. Let's look at how this works. Here's the passage for the question we've been discussing. One of the most intriguing aspects of a foraging strategy of leatherback turtles is the almost complete reliance of such a large-bodied animal on a diet of jellyfish, a low-energy food source. It has been estimated that hatchling leatherbacks may consume more than twice their body weight per day. However, both the remote location of foraging and the subsurface consumption of prey have prevented verification of such estimates. Found throughout the world's oceans, jellyfish are patchily distributed but occur predictably at high densities in specific areas at certain times of the year. Temperate coastal shelf waters of the North Atlantic are characterized by high concentrations of jellyfish during the summer months. Don't worry if you don't understand all of that. You don't need to. All you need to do is to scan this paragraph for each answer choice. Begin with answer choice A. They are found in oceans all over the world. Remember that the topic of the question is jellyfish, so we are looking to see if the passage says that jellyfish are found all over the world. Let's scan for that phrase or something similar to it. Look at this sentence. Found throughout the world's oceans, jellyfish are patchily distributed, but occur predictably at high densities in specific areas and at certain times of the year. The passage says that jellyfish are found throughout the world's oceans, which means the same thing as being found in oceans all over the world. And that's just what we are looking for. So, answer choice A is mentioned in the paragraph. Now, remember how not and except questions work. Since A is mentioned in the paragraph, A is not the correct answer. So we can eliminate answer choice A. So now we have 3 answer choices left. All of the following are mentioned in the paragraph as characteristics of jellyfish except B. They are a food source for leatherback turtles. C. They are not evenly distributed in all regions of the sea. D. They are notable for consuming more than they weigh. Try it yourself. Scan the reading and eliminate the answer choices that are mentioned in the paragraph. I'll give you some time. Which answer choices did you eliminate? That's right, choices B and C. Choice B is mentioned when the paragraph says one of the most intriguing aspects of the foraging strategy of leatherback turtles is the almost complete reliance of such a large-bodied animal on a diet of jellyfish. That implies leatherback turtles have a diet of jellyfish. Jellyfish are their food source. And choice C is mentioned when the paragraph says, jellyfish are patchily distributed. Patchily is a synonym for not evenly distributed. Because these choices are mentioned in the paragraph, answer choices B and C are not the correct answers. That leaves us with just one answer choice. D. They are notable for consuming more than they weigh. Let's scan the paragraph for those phrases. Remember that our topic is jellyfish, so choice D says that jellyfish are notable for consuming more than they weigh. This paragraph does talk about something consuming more than it weighs. It says that hatchling leatherbacks, baby leatherback turtles, consume twice their body weight, but the passage does not say that jellyfish consume more than they weigh. Notice that part of this answer was mentioned in the paragraph. The paragraph did talk about something consuming more than it weighs. It just didn't say that jellyfish did this. That will happen a lot in not and except questions. The correct answer will sometimes include some facts that are in the reading, but also include some facts that are not in the reading. Sometimes it will say something that is the opposite of what's in the reading, and sometimes it just won't have anything to do with the reading at all. So, choice D is not mentioned in the paragraph. So it is the right answer. Remember, in not and except questions, the right answer is just the one that we don't eliminate. In this case, that answer is choice D. Now, try this yourself. Here's a sample paragraph. Critical to supporting these goals is the use of an open source mechanism for creation of a protected commons for crop plant seeds that fosters exchange and innovation among farmers, plant breeders, seed companies, and consumers without restrictions on further breeding. The idea was coined by Richard Jefferson in an effort to use copyleft licensing arrangements that support both freedom to operate and freedom to cooperate in a protected commons. A protected commons allows for public access and improvement of a resource without imposing restrictions on later use. And here's a question about that paragraph. Which of the following is not discussed in the passage? A. Farmers and breeders. B. Innovations in fertilizer. C. A protected commons for seeds. D. Licensing arrangements. What's the right answer to that question? What answer choice is not mentioned in the passage? What answer did you get? Leave your answer in the comments. Let's review. Not and except questions are easy to recognize. They always include the word not or except in capitals. For these questions, the correct answer is the one that is not mentioned in the reading. We shouldn't try to predict the answer to these questions. We should just scan the text for each answer choice. If an answer choice is mentioned in the reading, we should eliminate it. The answer choice that we don't eliminate is the correct one. Not and except questions look complicated, but if we approach them like this, they're simple. That's all for this lesson. We hope you enjoyed it. We've prepared a free vocabulary guide for all of our TOEFL students. Try it now at this link. Remember, if you want to do your best on the TOEFL, try our complete course. Try it now free at toefl.prepscholar.com. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for our next lesson.